Masterminds. And here's your host, Brooke Burns.
Hello and welcome to Masterminds, a game of trivia, smarts, and strategy. Let's meet our challengers. He's a soap maker that was born in South Africa and can play the didgeridoo. Give it up for Justin. Very cool. She's a business process analyst who loves mixology and sewing. Please give it up for Amanda. And he's a catering specialist who plays the piano and calls himself a metalhead from Columbus, Ohio. Welcome, Adam. I love it. Welcome, challengers. We're happy to have you here. Are you ready to face our masterminds?
Yes.
Let's do it. I like that. That's good because they're right over here. He's a Jeopardy champ who's also won big on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and The Chase. He's a true trivia superstar. It's Jonathan Corbla. She has 2 degrees from Brown and won countless trivia competitions, and she's written a Lifetime movie. Please welcome Muffy Morocco. Meet one of the world's great trivia masters who devours information like a hungry lion devours its prey. It's the Beast. Welcome, Masterminds. Jonathan, you look ready to play.
Oh, I'm certainly ready to play. And I'm looking at the contestants and I'm just, trying to be a little less predictable here. So do you guys think I'm going to say something supportive or something negative? What do you guys
Very supportive.
You seem supportive.
Yeah.
You're already getting questions wrong. Please.
You guys walked right into that one. Here's how we play. I'll ask you a series of trivia questions over 3 rounds of escalating difficulty. At the end of the game, the highest scoring challenger will face the highest scoring mastermind in the ultimate trivia showdown for $10,000. That's right. If a challenger wins, they'll come back to compete again. And if a challenger wins 2 times, then they will be crowned a mastermind and could take the place of one of our masterminds on this stage. In round 1, there are 7 subjects, each with a corresponding question. All challengers and masterminds will play. Correct answers are worth 100 points. Good luck to you all. And the first subject is television. Despite its USA title, what TV series once had a panel of judges born in Canada, West Germany, Colombia, and England? American Idol, American Ninja Warrior, or America's Got Talent? For 100 points, the correct answer is America's Got Talent. Challengers, how'd we do? All right, Amanda and Adam, 100 points. Good start. Masterminds. 100 points for Muffy and Beastie.
So the Canadian is Howie Mandel, the German is Heidi Klum, the
Colombian,
Sofia Vergara,
Sophia.
And what was left?
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell. There you go. Thank you, Masterminds. And the next subject is self-help. Which of these is an actual title in the For Dummies book series? Crash Test Dummies for Dummies, Raising Smart Kids for Dummies, or Instagram Etiquette for Dummies? For 100 points, the correct answer is Raising Smart Kids for Dummies. Challengers, how'd we do? All right, well done for Justin and Amanda, 100 points. Masterminds, well done, Muffy, for 100 points. And the next subject is artists. What French post-impressionist painter invented the earthquake cocktail, half absinthe and half cognac? Renoir, Monet, or Toulouse-Lautrec? And the correct answer is Toulouse-Lautrec. Challengers, how'd we do? All right, Amanda and Adam got it for 100 points. Well done. Masterminds, 100 points across the board.
Anytime I think of Toulouse-Lautrec, I think of Moulin Rouge, I think of French nightlife, Parisian fun, and absinthe and cognac. Sounds just like them.
Thank you, Masterminds. And the next subject is, which came first? Which came first, Rubber, Downy, or Junior? Firestone Tires, Downy Fabric Softener, or Donkey Kong Jr.? To add 100 points to your score, the correct answer is Firestone Tires. Challengers, well done. 100 points across the board. That's what I like to see. Masterminds, 100 points for you as well.
Firestone Tires been around since the early 1900s. The other 2 much later. And, of course, Donkey Kong Jr., I was born in 1965.
Thank you, Beastie. And the next subject is tennis. What tennis champion also recorded an album and sang 2 songs on national television? Serena Williams, Yvonne Goolagong, or Althea Gibson? And the correct answer for another 100 points is Althea Gibson. Challengers, how do we do? All right, well done, Amanda. Masterminds, how about you? 100 points for Beastie.
That was one of those elimination. I thought Althea Gibson, the great black tennis champion back in the 60s.
Okay.
Yvonne Goolagong or Yvonne Corley, the first Indigenous Australian to win a tennis title. And Serena, while she's a wonderful tennis player, I don't recall her ever going into the music business, but I could have been wrong.
Well done, sir. And the next subject is fashion. In the late 1930s, designer Elsa Schiaparelli created a sensation with a new color in fashion that she called what? Shocking pink, electric lime, or outrageous orange? And the correct answer is shocking pink, challengers. Great. Justin and Amanda heard about this for 100 points. Well done. Masterminds, how about you? Well done, Muffy and Beastie.
Elsa Schiaparelli had a sort of surrealist fashion sense. So she had this very bold shade of pink. She had Salvador Dali helped her incorporate like lobster into some of the designs, all sorts of sort of fun, bizarre items like that.
Thank you, Muffy. And the last subject is bodies of water. The heavily trafficked George Washington Bridge spans what river? The Delaware, Mississippi, or the Hudson? To add 100 points to your score, the correct answer is the Hudson. Challengers. Okay, well done, Amanda and Adam, for 100 points. Masterminds, how'd you do over here? Well done to Muffy and Jonathan. 100 points added for your scores. That's it for round 1. On our challengers side, Amanda has a perfect score with 700. And Muffy's in the lead for our masterminds with 600. When we return, the points get higher and the questions get more difficult as we get closer to determining who will play for $10,000. More masterminds after this. Welcome back to Masterminds. In this round, both the challengers and the masterminds will write in their answers for a chance to build their score. There are 5 subjects, and correct answers are now worth 200 points. At the end of this round, the challenger and the mastermind with the lowest scores will be eliminated. Let's play. And the first subject is geography. What Atlantic seaboard state stretches as far west as Chicago? And for 200 points, the correct answer is Florida. Challengers, Justin and Adam knew it for 200 points. Well done. Masterminds. Okay, well done. Beastie, you took a minute to think about that.
I thought, hang on a minute. The question writers are being devious little fellows. And I thought, hang on, that Florida panhandle stretches a long way west.
Thank you, Beastie. And the next subject is medicine. The microscopic robots that deliver drugs to exact locations in the body, called Nutribots, are made from what color blood cells? And the correct answer is white. Challengers? Yes, well done, Justin and Amanda. 200 points for you. Great job. Masterminds, 200 points across the board.
So as a regular blood donor, I could tell you that the red blood cells carry the oxygenated elements, and the white blood cells help fight infection, so you could target those more easily.
Thank you, Muffy. And the next subject is snacks. Debuting in the 1950s, the first flavored potato chips in the U.S. were what flavor? And the correct answer for 200 points is barbecue. Challengers, come on. Yeah, Justin and Amanda, 200 points apiece. Masterminds. Well done.
Excuse me a minute.
Great job. Barbecue chips for you for lunch.
This is the body chips have built, so...
Well done, sir. The next subject is technology. Created by Donald Hings in 1937, what is the rhyming name for the communications device first used by Canadian pilots? And the correct answer for 200 points is walkie-talkie. Challengers. All right, well done for Justin and Adam, 200 points apiece. Masterminds. 200 across the board. Well done.
The inventor gave them some sort of standard name. It was journalists who came up with the phrase walkie-talkie because they like to be snazzy with what they call it.
Thank you, Masterminds. It is time for the final question of this round. This question is worth 400 points and will determine who will be moving on to the next round. Here is your final subject, and the subject is literature. Published in 1929, what war novel by Erich Maria Remarque has been adapted into 2 Oscar-winning films? For 400 points, the correct answer is All Quiet on the Western Front. Challengers, did we know it? Well done, all across the board. Congratulations. 400 points added to your score. That means that Justin and Amanda will be moving on. Adam, so close. We really enjoyed having you here. Masterminds, how'd we do on this side? Well done, 400 points across the board, which means it's gonna be Beastie and Muffy moving on. And Jonathan, we'll see you next time. When we come back, it's Challenger versus Challenger and Mastermind versus Mastermind to determine who will compete in the ultimate trivia showdown for $10,000. More Masterminds after this. Welcome back to Masterminds. It all comes down to this. Which challenger will face the top mastermind for $10,000? We're about to find out. But first, let's get to know them better. Justin, tell me how you got into soap making.
Well, I was a history teacher, and my son had eczema. And my hobby is ethnobotany, which is what people use their local plant flora for. So long story short, I knocked out his eczema with some ancient recipes. And now I make medicinal soaps, historical soaps, like soap from the Bible.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. And all from a need that your son had.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Well, welcome to the show and good luck to you.
Super excited.
It's great to have you here. Amanda, tell me what got you into sewing.
Well, I was a broke college graduate. I needed a dress, so I decided to buy a sewing machine and try to make it myself.
Oh my goodness.
So I learned to sew from the internet, and I've made other dresses, other clothing, as well as cosplay and other costumes for myself and also my husband.
Wow. Good luck to you. Hopefully one of you is going home with $10,000.
Thank you.
In this round, first the challengers and then the masterminds will face off in a timed trivia battle. The first question will be worth 500 points, and each question that follows will be worth an additional 100 points. It's anyone's game. Challengers, are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock, please. Your time will begin when I finish reading the first question. You guys are starting off with equal tie of 1,500 points. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
500 points. In the book of Genesis, whose wife is turned into a pillar of salt? Amanda.
Lot.
Correct. 600 points. What singer's memoir says, when I was making Private Dancer, life showered me with good karma? Justin.
Tina Turner?
Correct. 700 points. Whether it's flat, pointed, or puffed, what is the handkerchief-like cloth that sticks out of a man's suit coat? Justin.
Pocket Square.
Correct. 800 points. On what Netflix series would you find a dimension running parallel to our own called the Upside Down? Amanda.
Stranger Things.
Correct. 900 points. Meaning blank paper, what French phrase refers to the freedom to do whatever you please? Amanda.
Carte blanche.
Correct. 1,000 points. With a master's degree in political science, who was the first black woman to serve as U.S. Secretary of State? Amanda.
Condoleezza Rice.
Correct. 1,100 points. Nearly 50 years after marketing its debut beauty fluid, what skincare brand dropped the first 2 words of its name? Amanda.
Olay.
Correct. 1,200 points. The celebration known as the Administrative Professionals Day began in the 50s, honoring what job title? Amanda.
Secretary.
Correct. 1,300 points. What major metropolitan city's Daily Times merged with The Sun in 1948? Amanda.
Chicago.
Correct. Wow, Amanda, well done. You just won $1,000, and not only that, but the chance to play for $10,000. You were on fire, Justin. It was great to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, now we just have to determine which mastermind you'll be facing.
Is that a record?
That was
I
fast.
can't recall anyone scoring over 8,000 before.
It might be.
Might be.
That was unbelievable. Well done, Amanda.
Okay, game on.
Game on is right. Masterminds, you know how this works. Same rules apply. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins when I finish reading the first question. Good luck. 500 points. What is the only planet that is completely inhabited by robots? Muffy.
Mars.
Correct. 600 points. Capsule endoscopy involves a patient swallowing a pill with what device inside? Muffy.
Camera.
Correct. 700 points. After being fired as president of Ford in 1978, Lee Iacocca went on to revive which failing auto manufacturer? Muffy.
Chrysler.
Correct. 800 points. Brendan Fraser wore prosthetics that weighed up to 300 pounds for his Oscar-winning role in what film? Beast.
The whale.
Correct. 900 points. The American pit bull is classified as part of what group of dogs? Muffy.
Terrier?
Correct. 1,000 points. What African territory bordering the Atlantics is the subject of a dispute between the Polisario Front and Morocco? Muffy.
Western Sahara.
Correct. 1,100 points. On songs like Walk On By for Dionne Warwick, lyricist Hal David collaborated with what composer? Muffy.
Burt Bacharach.
Correct. 1,200 points. Wild rice grown in the upper Midwest is a vital part of the culture of what indigenous tribe, also called the Chippewa? Muffy.
Ojibwa?
Correct. 1,300 points. What dome structures sometimes feature pieces of clear ice as windows and even fireplaces? Muffy.
Igloo.
Correct. Congratulations.
Answers that question.
This is gonna be quite a battle. Congratulations, Muffy. You're tonight's top mastermind. Beastie, we'll see you again. That means that Amanda and Muffy will be going head-to-head in our ultimate trivia showdown. Can Amanda win $10,000 to take one step closer to becoming a mastermind? Find out when we come back. Welcome back to Masterminds. Amanda has won $1,000 and will now face Muffy in the ultimate trivia showdown for $10,000. So exciting. Here's how we play. I'll read 4 questions to Amanda and Muffy, and they'll each write down their answers. Once the players have locked in their responses, I'll reveal the correct answers. If Amanda gets the higher score, then she will win $10,000. Let's begin. Here's your first question. Which Iron boxer defeated Trevor Berbick to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history? Amanda, you answered with?
Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson. Muffy, what did you answer with?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson as well. And the correct answer is Mike Tyson. Great start, Amanda. And it's 1-1. And here's your second question. In the original version of Trivial Pursuit, what category was represented by a blue wedge? Amanda, you said?
Geography?
Geography. Muffy, you said?
Geography.
Geography as well. And the correct answer is geography! Yes! Amanda, and it's 2-2. You guys are both still on fire. This is so exciting. It's the battle of the girls in glasses. I can't stand it. And here's your third question. Nunez is the last name of 2 of the main characters in what Broadway musical? Amanda, you answered with?
In the Heights.
In the Heights. Muffy, you answered with?
West Side Story.
West Side Story. And the correct answer is? Oh, West Side Story. Okay, Muffy takes the lead, 3-2. Hang in there, Amanda. If you get this next one right and Muffy gets it wrong, then you guys will be tied and you will be moving on to the ultimate trivia question. Fingers crossed. Here is your final question. According to Leviticus 11:22, which creature among the 10 plagues of Egypt is kosher to eat? Amanda, what did you say?
I said locusts.
Locusts is your answer. Muffy, how about you? What did you say?
I said cattle.
Muffy said cattle. Okay, your answers are different, Amanda. That means if locusts is correct, you will tie the game and have another shot at the $10,000. The correct answer is you got that one correct, which means you have ended in a tie with our mastermind. You will now face the ultimate trivia question, and there is only one question left between you and $10,000. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here is your question worth $10,000. Eid al-Fitr is a festival that marks the end of what Muslim holy period?
Is it Ramadan?
Is it Ramadan? She didn't even have to take her time. She's saying it's Ramadan for $10,000. Is the correct answer Ramadan? Well done! Oh my gosh! You just won $10,000! Get over here! So deserved, Amanda. So deserved. Amanda just won $10,000. Join us next time to see if she can win another $10,000 and become a mastermind. Good night, everyone.
And here's your host, Brooke Burns.
To Masterminds, a game of trivia, smarts, and strategy. Let's meet our challengers. He's a mail carrier who calls himself an outdoor nerd that loves to go birding. Please welcome Chad.
Hi, guys.
He's a professor that loves boogie boarding and basketball from Bloomingdale, Illinois. Say hello to Frank. Let's welcome our returning champion, hoping to win another $10,000. She's a business process analyst. Let's give it up for Amanda. Welcome to our two new challengers and, of course, our returning champ, Amanda. Are you all ready to face the masterminds?
Bring it on.
Yeah. Great, let's do it because they're right over here. He's a United States chess expert who dominates international competitions and reigns supreme as a trivia champion. It's Jonathan Corbla. She's got degrees in anthropology and American civilization from Brown University, and she's a world-class trivia master. It's Muffy Morocco. Meet one of the world's great trivia masters who devours information like Popeye devours spinach. It's the Beast! Welcome, Masterminds. Muffy, you look like you're ready to play.
I am always ready to play. I want to just give a warm welcome back to Amanda. I love to see an intelligent, stylish, lovable woman win once.
Here's how we play. I'll ask you a series of trivia questions over 3 rounds of escalating difficulty. At the end of the game, the highest scoring challenger will face the highest scoring mastermind in the ultimate trivia showdown for $10,000. That's right. If a challenger wins, they'll come back to compete again. Amanda has already won $10,000 and is going after her second win. If Amanda can pull it off, she'll get an additional $10,000 and become one of our masterminds. In round 1, there are 7 subjects, each with a corresponding question. All challengers and masterminds will play. Correct answers are worth 100 points. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
And the first subject is music. Who was feeling groovy after he successfully sued for songwriting credit on the HR Puff and Stuff TV show theme? David Crosby, Bob Dylan, or Paul Simon? And the correct answer for 100 points is Paul Simon. Challengers, how'd we do? All right, well done, Chad. 100 points for you. Masterminds. 100 points for Muffy and Jonathan.
So Feelin' Groovy is properly known as the 59th Street Bridge song, and apparently it sounded quite similar to the HR Puff and Stuff theme.
Clearly, he won.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you, Muffy. And the next subject is, which came first? Which came first, James, Earl, or Jones? Jamestown Colony, Earl Grey Tea, or Dow Jones was founded? And the correct answer for 100 points is Jamestown Colony. Challengers? Well done, Chad and Amanda. 100 points apiece. Masterminds. 100 points across the board.
Jamestown Colony goes all the way back to the early 1600s. And I think Earl Grey was actually named after a prime minister.
Yes, in about the 1830s.
Thank you, Masterminds. And the next subject is snack foods. When the first 2 flavors of Oreo cookie appeared in 1912, one was the classic chocolate flavor, and what was the other? Strawberry, lemon meringue, or fig? And the correct answer is lemon meringue. Challengers, how about this one? Oh, no, no points. Okay, and so long ago, who knew they were been around since 1912? Masterminds, how'd we do? Well done, Muffy and Jonathan, for 100 points.
So some flavors from the past that were popular then are not so popular now. So lemon meringue was a flavor of Oreo, and Twinkies were originally banana filling.
Thank you, Muffy. And the next subject is Books. Commander of the 1971 Apollo 15 mission to the moon, Dave Scott left behind what book on an abandoned lunar rover? From the Earth to the Moon, the Bible, or Goodnight Moon? And the correct answer for 100 points is the Bible. Challengers? Makes sense. Well done, Chad. 100 points for you. Masterminds. 100 points for Beastie. And the next subject is special effects. The first feature film to blend live action and computer-generated imagery, or CGI, was what 1973 sci-fi entry? Outland, The Valley of Gwangi, or Westworld? And the correct answer is Westworld. Challengers? Okay, well done. Chad and Amanda, hang in there, Frank. 100 points for each of you. Masterminds. Well done, Jonathan, for 100 points.
The CGI part came from the audience trying to be like basically behind the eyes of a robot to try to see how the robot would look at the world. It's very cool.
Thank you, Jonathan. And the next subject is art. Which well-known painting is about 30 feet wide and 15 feet high? Picasso's Guernica, Da Vinci's The Last Supper, or Hopper's Nighthawks? To add 100 points to your score, the correct answer is Da Vinci's The Last Supper. Challengers. There we go. Well done, Frank and Amanda. 100 points apiece. Welcome to the show, Frank. Masterminds. Beastie for 100 points.
It's from when Da Vinci was the principal artist, the Duke of Milan, but he also advertised himself as, I'm also an engineer and about 15 other trades. Oh, and I can paint a little bit. And it's in the refectory there. So it's a lovely, you're eating your meal going,
Large.
okay.
Thank you, Beastie. The last subject is ancestry. Which of the 7 continents is home to the cradle of humankind? Africa, Asia, or Australia? And the correct answer for 100 points is Africa. Challengers? All right, well done, Chad and Amanda. Another 100 points. Masterminds. 100 points across the board.
The genetic records are unassailable. It shows that we're all originally Africans.
Thank you, Jonathan. That's it for round 1 on our challengers side. Chad is in the lead with 500 points. Well done, sir. And on our mastermind side, Jonathan's in the lead with 500 points. When we return, the points get higher and the questions get more difficult as we get closer to determining who will play for $10,000. Plus, we'll see if our current champion, Amanda, can pull off a second win and become one of our masterminds. More masterminds after this. Masterminds. In this round, both the challengers and the masterminds will write in their answers for a chance to build their score. There are 5 subjects, and correct answers are now worth 200 points. At the end of this round, the challenger and the mastermind with the lowest scores will be eliminated. Let's play. And the first subject is characters. In Archie comic books, Forsyth Pendleton Jones III is better known by what nickname? And the correct answer is Jughead. Challengers, there we go. 200 points across the board. Great start to round 2. Masterminds. 200 across the board for you as well. And the next subject is geometry. What type of triangle gets its name from the Latin words meaning equal legs? And the correct answer for 200 points is isosceles. Challengers? Yes, well done, Chad and Frank. 200 points apiece. Masterminds. Beastie for 200 points. Well done.
The way you get the root from is isosceles is the same as isobars, equal pressure, isohels, equal sunlight, and anything like that. A little bit of Greek goes a long way.
Absolutely. Thanks, Beastie. And the next subject is television. What American reality show is based on the Japanese series The Tigers of Money? And for another 200 points, the correct answer is Shark Tank. Challengers, how'd we do? Well done, Frank and Amanda, 200 points apiece. Masterminds, Well done. 200 points apiece. Jonathan.
Yeah, in every version of Shark Tank around the world, they kind of just change the animal. I think in the UK, what do they call it?
Dragon's Den.
Dragon's
Okay. Thank you, Masterminds. And the next subject is U.S. history. Which state, upon being admitted to the Union, was allowed to split itself into a maximum of 5 new states? And the correct answer is Texas. Challengers? Oh, no. Okay, no points awarded on that one. Sorry about that. Masterminds, how about over here? Well done, Muffy and Beastie. You know I would have given you the eyes had you gotten that one wrong, Beastie.
Well, I'll consult with my learned colleague here, but I
Yes.
believe uniquely Texas joined the Union as a sovereign nation, so it
That's
was
correct.
able to negotiate. These were the terms under which it joined.
Yes, and Texas to this day is phenomenally large. It could have easily been split into 5 states, but they chose to remain one.
Thank you. It's time for the final question of this round. This question is now worth 400 points and will determine who will be moving on to the next round. Here is your final subject, and the subject is theater. Led by an all-female creative team, what musical was Sarah Bareilles' debut as a Broadway lyricist? For 400 points, and to determine who's moving on, the correct answer is Waitress. Challengers, do we know this one? Yes, I love it. Great, strong finish. 400 points across the board. That means that Chad and Amanda will be moving on to the next round. Well done. Frank, thank you so much for being here. And on our mastermind side, well done, Muffy. 400 points added to your score, which means it's going to be you and Beastie moving on, and we'll see you next time, Jonathan. When we come back, it's Challenger versus Challenger and Mastermind versus Mastermind to determine who will compete in the ultimate trivia showdown for $10,000. Will Amanda be the one and earn her place among them? Don't go anywhere. More Masterminds after this. Welcome back to Masterminds. It all comes down to this. Which challenger will face the top mastermind for $10,000? We're about to find out. But first, let's get to know them a little better. Chad, what got you interested in birding?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, my dad and I would go camping and hiking a lot, and he always seemed to know all the plants and animals and trees, but never really the birds. So one year for Christmas, my grandma got me a bird ID guide, and suddenly I could teach my dad all about the birds. I can even do some bird calls and stuff.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to teach your dad a little bit of something, because I'm sure he taught you a lot of things.
Very much, yeah.
Let's hear the bird call.
Oh, sure.
Ooh, very
morning, Doug.
pretty. Well done. Welcome to the show. Good luck to you,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Thank you.
Amanda, tell me about your dancing. I know you sew, but now let's hear about the dancing.
So as an adult, I've taken up both ballet and belly dance.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You're so talented. You've got the dancing, you've got the sewing. I think we should add Mastermind to that list. Don't you think?
Perhaps? I think so.
You're well on your way. Hopefully one of you is going home with the money. In this round, first the challengers and then the masterminds will face off in a timed trivia battle. The first question will be worth 500 points, and each question that follows will be worth an additional 100 points. This is truly anyone's game. Challengers, are you ready? Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Go ahead and grab your buzzers. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. Your time will begin when I finish reading the first question. Good luck. 500 points. What civil rights leader's birthday was signed into law as a federal holiday in 1983? Amanda.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Correct. 600 points. What curved tube-shaped pasta is used in Kraft's original macaroni and cheese dinner? Chad.
Penne?
No. Amanda.
Literal macaroni.
Elbowed. 700 points. A rounded square with a circle and a dot inside it. Instagram's logo is a stylized version of what? Amanda.
A camera.
Correct. 800 points. What musician sang about her life growing up in Butcher Holler, Kentucky in the song Coal Miner's Daughter? Amanda.
Reba McEntire.
No. Chad.
Dolly Parton?
No. Loretta Lynn. 900 points. If you buy one of its cars online, the Volvo Overseas Delivery Program will fly you to what country to test drive it? Chad.
Germany?
No. Amanda.
Sweden.
Correct. 1,000 points. In Road Doll's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what is the title character's last name? Amanda.
Bucket.
Correct. 1,100 points. Born in England, what former Daily Show correspondent hosts HBO's Last Week Tonight? Chad.
John Oliver.
Correct. 1,200 points. The Perseid meteor shower puts on a show in August while the Leonids reach their peak in what month? And time. It was November. Congratulations, Amanda. You just won another $1,000 and the chance to play for another 10. Wow, congratulations. You've made it through to the final again. Chad, thank you so much for being here. She's tough to beat, as we've seen before. All right, Amanda, now it's time to determine which mastermind you'll be facing. What do you think? Rematch with Muffy, or shall we take Beastie?
Either one would be awesome.
Okay, she's so sweet. She's happy to go up against either one of you. You know how this works? 60 seconds on the clock. Same rules apply. Your time begins when I finish reading the first question. Good luck. 500 points. A jury found what Oscar-winning actress and lifestyle guru not liable for a crash involving a man on a ski slope? Muffy.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Correct. 600 points. What former country did the U.S. defeat in the event known as the Miracle on Ice? Muffy.
Soviet Union.
Correct. 700 points. Making its NBC debut in 1947, what news show is the longest-running weekly program on network television? Muffy.
Today.
Nope. Beast.
Meet the Press.
Correct. 800 points. From the Italian word for boatman, a barcarolle is a song traditionally sung by someone with what occupation? Beast.
Gondolier.
Correct. 900 points. In the T.S. Eliot poem, The Wasteland, what is called the cruelest month? Muffy.
April.
Correct. 1,000 points. Jesus is believed to have spoken what Semitic language similar to Hebrew? Muffy.
Aramaic.
Correct. 1,100 points. Also known as the windpipe, what was successfully transplanted in a human by surgeons for the first time in 2021? Muffy.
Trachea.
Correct. 1,200 points. Sargon the Great formed what first known empire that ruled Mesopotamia in the 24th and 23rd centuries BC? Muffy.
Sumer.
No. Beast.
Acadia.
Correct. 1,300 points. Known for his odd-metered jazz standards like Take 5, who recorded the... And time. Congratulations, Muffy. You've done it again. You're tonight's top mastermind. Sorry, Beastie. That means Amanda and Muffy will be going head-to-head again in our ultimate trivia showdown. Can Amanda win another $10,000 and become one of our masterminds? Find out when we come back. Welcome back to Masterminds. Amanda has already won $10,000 on the last episode. Now let's see if she can add $10,000 more to that total and earn her place alongside our masterminds. Here's how we play. I'll read 4 questions to Amanda and Muffy, and they'll each write down their answers. Once the players have locked in their responses, I'll reveal the correct answers. If Amanda gets more questions correct than Muffy, Amanda will win another $10,000, bringing her 2-day total up to $20,000, and she will have earned her place as a mastermind. Let's begin. Here's your first question. Featuring 2 migrant farm workers, Something That Happened was the original title of what famous John Steinbeck work? Amanda, you answered with?
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. Muffy, how about you?
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. And the correct answer is Of Mice and Men. Great start again, Amanda, and it's 1-1. Here's your second question. Salvation Army founders William and Catherine Booth were members of what Protestant denomination? Amanda, you said?
I said Presbyterian.
Presbyterian. Muffy, you said?
Presbyterian.
Presbyterian as well. And the correct answer is Methodist. Ooh, okay. Lucky for us, Amanda. Muffy missed that one as well. Score remains 1-1. And here's your third question. With alternating current chosen to power the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, what Croatian inventor essentially won the War of the Currents? Amanda, you answered with?
Tesla.
Tesla. Muffy, you answered with?
Tesla.
Tesla as well. And the correct answer is Tesla. Oh my goodness. You guys have really been on the same page this whole time. Whether they're right or wrong, you're on the same page. Oh my goodness, the score is 2-2. Amanda, you are so close to doing it again. Good luck to you. Here is your final question. The name of what Midwestern U.S. state comes from a Dakota Sioux word for sky-tinted water? Amanda, what's your answer?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Muffy, what's your answer?
Iowa.
Iowa. Okay, your answers are different. If Minnesota is correct, Amanda, you will win another $10,000 and become a mastermind. Is the correct answer Minnesota? $20,000, and you've earned your place as one of our masterminds. Congratulations. Join us next time when 3 new players step up to the challenge to see if they can become a mastermind like Amanda.